Alright, today we're here with Riley. He's actually in the process of editing one of the podcasts that we've done.
Right now.
So Riley, what's the process you go through on editing a podcast?
Well, I mean, pretty much after we record it and stuff, I actually kind of have to pause now that we're doing it. After we record it, we make it in GarageBand and then I have to export it to iTunes. And then after I export it to iTunes, I have to import it to Final Cut Pro, which is an editing program that we use a lot here. And after I do that, I pretty much have to just listen to the whole thing listen to it again, make sure that the audio is right. And while I'm listening to it, I'm going to pull out little pictures from the internet and stuff to throw in here as sort of a visual aid, so it's not just us talking the whole time. So yeah, it's a bit tedious, but I mean, it's not too bad.
Yeah. How long does it usually take?
It really depends on how long the video is. I mean, this one is 20 minutes total. And how long would you say you've been working on it so far?
I don't know, like 5 minutes?
No.
10.
I'd say closer to 10 minutes, and I'm only 3 minutes and 30 seconds in. So that gives you a bit of about 10 minutes for... and I mean... we've been sitting here. So I'd say about 10 to 15 minutes for every 5 minutes of footage.
So on a regular basis, how many I don't know.
Come on, man.
How do you determine which videos, what type of video you're going to record on each day?
I mean... we do that. I don't just do it alone.
Well, then how do we?
Behind the camera, Nathan Starr. I don't know. We just... I don't know. How about you answer this? Oh.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. All right, here we go. Switch it up. How would you say?
I think we come up with random ideas like the slap cam. It was funny and we've seen it done sometimes.
Just little things.
Just those little things like this. We just out of the blue we're just like, hey, let's make it behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And
we also need it for the presentation.
Yeah, true.
Hi, judges.
How's it going? But yeah, I think that's it. And then I don't know, the podcast, it was our original idea, and it kind of got out of hand because of time.
Yeah.
And so we just need something to film that. And I think these little videos, it'll work in our benefit, because it just will.
It's videos.
Yeah. And if we don't meet the requirement for our podcast, the videos, it doesn't necessarily have to be a podcast. It can be videos as well, like the little slap cam we did, or we could do something like you suggested, that Rocky Balboa parody where I'm warming up and getting ready, and then I walk in here and we just start a podcast.
Yeah.
Let's just do that. All right. What is the normal everyday life of Riley Pohazi like?
Editing life?
Yeah,
or
the editing life.
Just life.
Yeah. What are some habits or things you picked up while editing? Things that just help you edit better? Nothing?
Time?
Yes.
I mean...
time helps you edit better?
This project really, this is my 3rd year at ECS, and the main thing I'm good at is editing.
Mm-hmm. I think that's strong with a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
That's probably the only thing we've learned how to do.
Just, The big thing that I think is like important, and some people I see don't do it, is like making sure you line up your audio with whatever you're saying, and this goes into like our videos as well as like actual like movies and stuff. Is that you want to make sure that you have what you're saying lines up with your audio perfectly. Like in some of our podcasts, you notice that like we clap and stuff, and that makes sure that our audio is lined up correctly. And also, if you see a change, we'll throw it on the screen right now. If you see a change, like we'll be talking, and then as soon as I say macaroni, macaroni's gonna show up. It's not gonna be like macaroni and then
5
macaroni.
minutes later.
It's just like, you know, it's just a little tedious thing, but you can tell that like everything turns out a lot better when you pickle. See, and now there's a pickle.
When you pickle. Alright, so what's it like in the studio? Like, what's the studio life like? Do you feel? It's like.
Here you go. It can be frustrating sometimes when technology just doesn't want to go your way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Have you had like any complications with technology besides, you know, the microphone's not working?
Microphone's not working. Today I actually had a problem with headphones. Headphones won't.
Headphones?
Headphones weren't want to work. Headphones were not.
Pickle!
Headphones weren't wanting to work, and actually your camera trying to film this, it wasn't wanting to work either. It was just technology is just, it can be the best and it can be the worst, you know what I mean?
Rough life. Alright, well, thank you, Riley Pohazi, for your behind the scenes interview
No problem, man.
to our viewers. Do you have anything else to say?
Pickle!
Alright, bye.